It's time for the absolutely... I'm on my way! Completely! I'm almost there! Random! Why are there so many stairs? Podcast! Oh, jeez! With Andrew Rhodes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the absolutely, completely random podcast for Saturday, July 10th, 2021. I'm your host, Andrew Rhodes, as always, here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. And what am I going to talk about this week? Well, besides my hand that I messed up. This week, I'm going to be talking about Nintendo's new Switch model, the bigger, better screen. Yeah, that's what people want. Yeah, okay, sure. Right Stuf is going to be releasing Interspecies Reviewer. For those of you that don't remember that series, the controversial one, uncensored as well. Yay! Hey, who out there remembers the Twitch streamer Pokimane? I do! Guess what? She showed off her room! That damn thing looks like it's museum quality, damn it! But this is basically prompted Twitch streamers to show off their messy bedrooms. Oh boy. An anime producer is explaining how fans can get anime made. Or how they can help get it made, basically. Yeah, I'd like to know that because there's a few on a list that I think need to be made. And let me guess, step one is stop bitching about it. That'd probably be the first step. And the major modding site has pissed off tons of users, sparking revolt amongst the fans. Oh, it's never good when they're revolting. All this in my usual brand of comedy this week on the absolutely, completely random podcast. But before I go any further into this, I know you know the song and dance by now, so sing along if you know the words. ARHOADS-2012 on eBay. I have a wide variety of stuff for sale, from trading cards, DVDs, some video games, some action figure parts, you name it. One person's trash is another person's treasure. The worldwide garage sale flea market that is eBay. I mean, it's not even a garage sale anymore. It's a worldwide flea market. It's like a worldwide swap meet. Only it's a lot better, basically. Because you can get shit from all over this globe we call the world. Yes, that's right. If you want a Kleenex that was used by Dr. Dre or one of Shatner's old toupees, you can probably find it on eBay. And while you're surfing eBay looking for those sweet, sweet deals, why not come say hi to me and check out my sweet, sweet deals over at ARHOADS-2012 on eBay. And hey, while you're surfing the information superhighway, be sure to check out Twitter, because I am on Twitter! That's right, come over and shoot the shit with me at @OtakuRhodes. That's at capital OTAKU, capital RHOADS, over on Twitter. And check out the official Web Designer 18 Facebook page while you're surfing social media. I usually post most of the stuff up there. I do try to get it up there. If it's not right away, it's within the week. But yeah, come on, check that out. It's a lot of fun. And while you're here on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. All that shit's good for the algorithm. And yeah, this is going to be a fun podcast. I can just feel it. Alright, so this is the part where I talk about how my week went, and yeah, this was a fun week. So, oh, by the way, if you hear a fan going in the background, you hear air blowing, because I don't know if it's getting picked up or not. It's a little warm in here, so I got a fan going. No shit. It's the middle of summer. And, yeah. But anyway, this week was entertaining for the most part. So, a lot of stuff happened on Wednesday for me. But Monday was sort of uneventful. Tuesday was uneventful. Wednesday, though. Oh, Wednesday. Sweet, sweet Wednesday. Oh, God, Wednesday. Well, first of all, let me talk about Sunday. So Sunday was 4th of July. My mom went up to a friend of ours for a little party. I didn't. I'm not a huge fan of parties, and I was kind of tired from the week, so I was like, I could use a nice day to myself. So I stayed home. She went to this party. She had a good time-ish, but I'm not gonna get into that. I didn't go there, so it'd be secondhand account of it, but I didn't go. But I had some fun. Just watched some TV, screwed around, made myself something nice for dinner, which my mom's trying her damnedest to figure out what the hell I made, because apparently I left the kitchen a mess, and I swear to God I cleaned it. she swears I left it a mess, and she's still finding pieces of it all over the place. She wants to know what the hell I made, what the hell I killed. It's kind of fun. But, yeah, so that was Sunday. Monday, I introduced my mom to Ready Player One. First off, that's a damn good movie. And it's ironic. I finally watched the DVD copy that I got at Walmart. And all of a sudden, I'm getting, like, a shit ton of reviews are up on YouTube. And I'm like, what is this, the movie of the month? It's like, now all of a sudden, people are reviewing this movie. And it's coming out with reviews. I'm like, what the hell is this, the movie of the month? But, yeah, so there was that. She liked it. I liked it, too. It's a good movie. I do like the joke where the one guy goes that after Percival gets the first key that he's a celebrity now, you know, people are going to be on him like hose on Santa. I'm going to have to remember that one. I'm going to have to remember that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, but yeah, that was a good movie. I'm not going to lie, it was funny as hell. But yeah, I enjoyed it. So that was Monday. Tuesday was uneventful as usual. Wednesday, though. Oh, Wednesday was fun. So I was working with the store manager on Wednesday. I paid some bills then on Wednesday. I stopped for my usual Wednesday lunch, which is a sandwich from the convenience store 2 miles from me. And this sandwich was piss poorly made. First off, it had no cheese. It had very thinly sliced meat to make up for the fact that there was no cheese. Like, I'm not going to notice the cheese is missing because, oh, look, there's like a really thin extra layer of meat. Yeah, no, I freaking noticed because it's provolone cheese. It's pretty much apparent on the sandwich that there's cheese here. So I complained. I actually wrote the company and complained, and first off, they take every comment seriously. I'm not going to say which one it is, by the way. But they take every comment seriously. So they go, we will look into this, and I'm actually getting compensation for the fact that I was kind of screwed out of my lunch. I mean, it was still edible. I still ate it, but I'm just kind of letting them know, like, hey, you know, this has been like the third to fifth sandwich that has been like this. And I was letting the first few slide because I know they're getting like a bunch of new employees, and I'm like, okay, new employees, you know, not a problem. Bunch of new employees, you know, they have to train them. It's going to take some time. I mean, if you want to make an omelet, you got to crack a few eggs. It's, you know, it's what happens. So I let those first few slide, but this one was just pathetic. I mean, look, it's not rocket science. A basic sandwich is meat, cheese, and bread. That is the literal formula for a basic sandwich. Yeah. So I was a little pissed. I was a little bummed about that. That sandwich was a little piss poor. So I did get a reply back. So happily, I am getting I'm getting like a coupon for a free sandwich. 2 coupons for 2 free small sandwiches. So I'm looking forward to that because that's free lunch then for me. But on top of that, I ended up, like I said, and I alluded to in the opening, I hurt my hand. So our front door has been fucked up for a few years. It's on the inside of it. So my grandfather, when he was still alive, a few years back, broke the doorknob. And we've been just popping it back in and, like, jerry-rigging it to stay on. And it works. It works. But with it being summertime, the door sticks and then the doorknob pulls out because we have to use a lot more force to open the door because it sticks. So I had this brilliant idea. Look, my grandfather put a whole bunch of these handlebars around the house for him and my grandmother to grab onto. So I went and took one of those off the wall in the bathroom, the one that we always bang our hands on, and I put that on the door. Now, if you've never used power tools in your life, start. Hand screwdriving these bitches into the door was a pain in the ass. And you're trying different ways to kind of like put some force behind the screwdriver to drive this screw into the door. And in doing so, I kind of rubbed the literal dead center of my hand raw. And the skin actually peeled off, so that hurt. For like a few days, it's been in pain. I still have a bandage on it, and this is actually the second bandage from Thursday, and it is still on. This is Friday. I forgot I swapped it out Friday morning. So yeah, this is Friday morning's bandage for when I washed up for work. This is Friday morning's bandage, and it is still on. So at least I can close my hand now, and I don't get this massive wave of pain anymore. So that means it is healing. We're getting to the point where it's healing, so I'm really happy about that. But yeah, it hurts. So be wary if you're ever trying that. If you've never used power tools before, start now. I would probably make it go a lot easier. Then again, just do the actual thing and just buy a new door. But for me, it's, look, we have a handle. Let's just put the handle on the door and use that to help open it. And that works. Because we just need something with a little more force to open it up. And for how long these screws were, because they actually started popping through the door a bit, and I didn't realize it, until I had to back them off a little bit. So it's a little loose, which works out really well for if the door expands a bit. So it works. And it works out a lot better because now we can use that to pull the door open. So that we can actually put some force behind it. So now the door isn't sticking as bad. So that actually works out really well. I'm kind of impressed by that. I really am. I am impressed by that. That is like one of the first few modifications that I've had to do to that door in the last few years that I'm happy about. But yeah, so that was sort of how my week went. Thursday and Friday were dull as dirt, so yeah, there was that. But yeah, that's how my week went. I've been playing like some music trivia with my mom. I'm whooping her ass at 80s music, though. I think today, because I'm recording this early in the morning, we're going to try 70s music trivia. So I think I'm going to get spanked on this one. You figure, you know what, fair's fair. I've been spanking her on the 80s music trivia. It's like this, the second it starts, it's like we get 2 beats into it. I instantly know what the song is, and I'm like, it's Eye of the Tiger, Survivor. Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody. Beat It by Michael Jackson. It's like, she can't even answer. I already got it. So I think it's time for payback, in my opinion. So I'm looking forward to this. But yeah, it's been my week so far. Let's get into the podcast, though. This is going to be a good one, everybody. It really is. Alright, so Nintendo is coming out with a new Switch model, due out in October. The model has a bigger and better screen. But it's not the 4K resolution that people were hoping it was going to be. Oh, why do people want 4K resolution, for starters? The new screen, though, is a big deal. It's jumping from the 6.2-inch all the way up to 7-inch screen. And it's an OLED screen rather than an LCD screen. And for those of you that don't know what the hell OLED means, let me look it up for a second here. OLED. Let me see what comes up for OLED. Okay, OLED. Am I still going to have to look up what that means? It's the sad part is I think I did look that up before. Organic Light Emitting Diode. OLED. Organic Light Emitting Diode. Thank you, Wikipedia. So, yeah. But either way, Nintendo's coming out with this newer one. It's fine. I don't think anybody's really going to argue the... I don't think they're going to argue the sense of screw you and everything else, but yeah. People are just pissed, though, that it's not, 4K. Who cares? The device's resolution is still remaining exactly the same at 1280 by 720 pixels. It's still only going to boast to 1080p, though, on your TV, so who cares? But my question is, why do we care at all? Why is Nintendo coming out with a new Switch model? Just, I mean, okay, you want to make this your last and final console. I'm starting to get that here. You're kind of trying to say what Windows wanted to say with Windows 10. Oh, by the way, Windows 11 still won't work on any of my computers. Save for the one laptop that I work on for the fire company, make sure it's up to date. But won't work for any of my other computers. My laptop, desktops, nope. Windows 11, not compatible. Thank you, Microsoft, for picking everybody over. Yay! But yeah, it's a 7-inch handheld, though, with an OLED screen. But why do we need this? Well, it's got an improved kickstand, okay? Better audio, alright. A wired LAN port in the dock, and Nintendo 64 gigabytes of internal storage. Ooh! Okay, so it's got 64 gigs of internal storage. What did the last one have? 832? What the hell? It's also due out the same day as Metroid Dread. It's going to cost $349.99. So in other words, this will be on your children's shopping list this year for Christmas. I want the new Nintendo Switch. I want a hooker named Jasmine. Well, we ain't getting what we want, kid. I guarantee you last year that was probably an argument that happened in a household somewhere. I guarantee you that argument happened. I want a Switch, and I want a hooker named Jasmine, but we ain't getting what we want. I guarantee it. But yeah. It looks identical though, but for a smaller bezel allowing for a larger screen. In fact, it's extremely the same size. It's exactly the same size, actually. The OG Switch, it weighs only, I'm not even joking about this, 0.05 pounds more. Woo, it weighs half a pound. Not even that, it weighs like half an ounce more. Seriously. The Joy-Cons appear unchanged and will be interchangeable with the ones you already own. How about fixing the Joy-Cons so they don't drift? How about doing shit that, you know, people have been begging you for? How about fixing the basic system qualities and just, like, putting it out as an update or something? No? Oh, no, new model. Oh, okay, so what? This model now is worthless? Okay, in the trash it goes. Let me go spend $350 for the brand new one. Don't get me wrong, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that'll probably do that. But yeah, it's a great option, though, for players who want to experience the new vibrant screen while playing in handheld and tabletop mode. Nintendo of America President Doug Bowser said in a press release issued a few minutes ago when this article was written. With the addition of the new model to the Nintendo Switch family of systems, people will have an additional choice of a system that best fits the gaming experience they desire. Whether it's Nintendo Switch OLED model, Nintendo Switch, or Nintendo Switch Lite. So in other words, it's like that episode of The Simpsons at the Duff Brewery. We have Duff, Duff Dark, and Duff Double Dark. Or it's Duff, Duff Light, and Diet Duff. So we have the Nintendo Switch OLED, Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo Switch Lite. Pick your poison. It's like pick your poison, folks. Oh. An improved full-width kickstand will certainly address one of the original Switch's literal weak points. But I think it's fair to say, even putting aside disappointment at the seeming lack of chip upgrade or improved resolution, just about everyone is going to be rolling their eyes at 64 gigabytes of internal storage. The average phone comes with more than that now. It's still double the ridiculous 32. Okay, so it was 32 gigabyte when it originally came out in 2017. And it will at least still be expandable with micro SD cards up to 2 terabyte. Okay, so it was 32 gigabyte. Holy shit. All right, to be fair, I have... My first tablet was 16 gigabytes. Okay? My second tablet was 32 gigabytes. My Samsung Galaxy Tab A that I have and love is 128 gigabytes. Because when I bought it on eBay, I was like, do I want to just spend... It was the same amount of money for the 64 gigabyte and the 128 at the time, because the 128 was on sale. I'm like, it's the same. They're like, I'll just get the 128. Screw, what the hell am I thinking? I'll get the 128. Let's go. Let's do this. And I haven't looked back since. I still love my tablet. I love that tablet. I got to get a new, something I should look into getting on eBay. I got to get a new case for that. Because the one that I have is kind of starting to fall apart, and I'm not buying another one at Five Below. So, yay. But, yeah. Okay, there's actually specs on Nintendo's official site. Let me check this out. By the way, there's a link to that in the description. So the technical specs for the Switch. Oh, this should be good. Nintendo Switch console OLED model. Oh, Lord, here we go. This is going to be bad. Okay, the size. Approximately 4 inches high, 9.4 inches long, and 0.55 inches deep with Joy-Cons attached. Yay. The weight is approximately 0.66 pounds, approximately 0.88 pounds when Joy-Con controllers are attached. Ooh, wow. So those things account for 0.11 pounds each. Wow! Holy shit! Multi-touch capacitive touchscreen / 6.2 inch LCD screen, and that's for the Switch console. Okay, I want the OLED one though. What the hell? Oh, here we go. The OLED model. It's like, what the hell? Okay, blah, blah, blah. All right, here we go. Approximate. Okay, so it's still 0.55 inches deep with the Joy-Cons attached. Okay. So, the new one, though, is approximately 0.71 pounds, approximately 0.93 pounds with Joy-Con controllers attached. So, still 0.11 pounds each. So, those Joy-Cons are 0.11 pounds apiece. That's interesting to know. Multi-touch competitive touchscreen, 7.0-inch OLED screen, 1280 by 720 pixels. The CPU and GPU is a NVIDIA custom Tegra processor, 64 gigabytes of storage. Users can easily expand up to 2 terabytes sold separately with micro SD, SDHC, and SDXC cards. So, yay. Wireless is Wi-Fi, 802.11 ABGNAC compliant and Bluetooth 4.1. Ooh. Video output is 1080p via the HDMI to TV mode and 720 built-in via the built-in screen in tabletop mode and handheld modes. Wow. Audio output is compatible with the 5.1 channel linear PCM output. Output is via HDMI connector to TV mode. Speakers are stereo. Buttons, we have power button and volume buttons. Not to well, the Joy-Con controllers are their own separate deal. USB Type-C charging, no shit. 3.5 millimeter 4-pole stereo for headphone and mic jack. Yay! Nintendo Switch game cards for the game slot only. Micro SD card slot compatible with micro SD, micro SDHC, and micro SDXC memory cards. Sensor, the accelerometer, gyroscope, and brightness sensor. Operating environment is typically within 41 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit or in 20 to 80% humidity. Yeah, good luck with that! Lithium-ion battery at 4,310 milliamps. Battery life is approximately 4.5 to 9 hours. That's pathetic. Of course, it'll also depend, though. Battery life will depend on games you play. For instance, the battery will last approximately 5.5 hours for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. You know this how? No. Stop for a second. You know this how? Yeah, screw it. Approximately 3-hour charging time. 3 hours to charge this? When charging while the hardware is in sleep mode. Oh, Lord. Okay, and let's see here. They have storage on this thing? Yeah, here we go, storage. Okay, so the original Switch was 32 gigabytes of internal storage, a portion of which is reserved for use by the system. Users can easily expand storage. So in other words, okay, so you can still have the 2 terabytes on the original Switch, but the 32 gigabytes of internal storage. So that 64 gigs is bullshit then too, because you're going to need a small portion for the system in order to run the program like, hey, cartridge is inserted, load program from cartridge. That takes up space unless you have a dedicated chip in there that's going to be doing that only, and it's not part of the main storage space. Which, if you do, hey, there's an idea for computer companies to do to actually increase, everything else. Hey, you can actually have an SD card that has 128 terabytes because inside of it, there's a small chip that runs the program and acts as regular storage for, okay, I'm inserted into the same device. Okay, not a problem. Seriously, if they did that, I'm impressed. Yeah, but everything's basically the same. I want to know how the hell they know it's 5.5 hours. I really do. And same thing with the Switch Lite. You also had 32 gigabytes. So so they basically upped the amount of space in it. Whoa. Oh, yay. That's, no, that's not even worth it. I'm sorry, 64 gigabytes of internal storage. I'm pretty sure the iPhone 12 comes with more than that built into it when you buy it at the freaking Apple Store. I'm sure any smartphone over $20, or hell, no, let's go over $30 or $40 comes with more than that. Yeah, no, and did I mention no? Yeah, this is kind of Nintendo limping to the barn a bit. I kind of feel like it. I mean, Nintendo already made it perfectly clear they don't plan to make any more consoles with it after this. I'm pretty sure of that because they're kind of throwing all their eggs into the Switch basket here. So it makes sense that here's the new Switch model. It's like, okay, look, the Switch is getting old and tired. Let's get something new here. Here's the next Switch model. Yeah, I don't think they want to make any more new game consoles. So this is kind of like we're just going to limp this one to the barn. We're just going to, kind of hold it as long as we can, hopefully. And they do mean hopefully it'll survive long enough, but I personally don't see it happening. This is starting to become a joke at this point. And these things break so easily. I mean, if you go watch Tronic's fix, he has fixed so many freaking Switch consoles. And I like the one time in his one video he goes, put down in the comments what you learned from my video. And I actually commented that a small, I'm assuming, like a small $5 chip, or a small chip messes up a $300 game console. Because most of the time it's like, oh, well, the video chip's fried. And, oh, well, it's easy to fix. Just unsolder it, just unsolder it, put on the new one, problem solved, yay! It's like, yep, no! And I'm like, yeah, yeah, it's not fun, basically. But, yeah, that's what kind of happened here. But, as far as this is concerned, yeah, I'm not going to lie anymore. I think the Switch is starting to reach... This thing should be reaching the end of its life at this point. I mean, the gimmick was... It was cool when it came out. This is Nintendo still doing their best to keep themselves relevant, but let's face facts here for a moment if we can. I think they've reached the end of their life with this one. I, for one, kind of think the Switch has done its best at this point, but I kind of think it's at the point now where we should probably start thinking about the next idea or just officially announce that we're not making anything else. Because and it was like the subtle hints that they're giving for this. They didn't actually, at least to the best of my knowledge, come right out and admit it. But I kind of think we're starting to get to the point where let's just say, okay, we're done with the Switch. We're done making game consoles. We're going to move on to something else and be done with it. So I don't know what's going to happen. But as far as I'm concerned, that's a joke. You're charging full price for something. That's a joke. That's a joke, right? Oh, God. Interspecies Reviewer. Oh, Lord. This is the series that had the controversy from Hell and Back Again. So for those of you that don't know what this series is about, I'm pretty sure there's a... Oh, no, there's not even a description in here. This is going to be good. So, Interspecies Reviewer. This is the series where a group of people go around and have sex with mythical creatures and then review that. And that's their job. This was the series that was run by Funimation for the shortest amount of time. And I like how people were constantly pissing and moaning about Funimation was like, oh, they knew what this was. Yeah, I kind of think somebody slid this under the radar really, really well, and then it came back to bite them in the ass. Because honest to God, I don't think that Funimation knew how bad this was until it came out. I think that's when shit hit the fan, and all of a sudden, Funimation's like, whoa, 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 no, 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 no. So yeah, this is bad here. So they pulled it, though, after it determined that the series falls outside of their standards. Yeah, the standards being that there's literal sex in this. Funimation is not kiddie media. So, yeah. But Right Stuf, though, has decided, hey, you know what? Funimation's loss is going to be our gain. Which, I figure in all honesty, it's a cutthroat industry. Go for it. So Right Stuf told the Anime News Network in an email that they will be releasing the anime Interspecies Reviewer on December 7th. And it will be completely uncensored. It will come out on Blu-ray with an art book. Right Stuf first licensed it last year. Ooh! So they're like, yeah, we're going to put it out now. It's like, oh, we licensed it. But now, we're putting it out there on Blu-ray. God, no. It's weird as hell. So Funimation, though, like I said, they did stream it. They started out streaming it in North America and then yanked it. I think it was like episode 5. Did it even make 5? I don't even know if it made 5 episodes. But I remember they yanked it and they're like, nope. This is porn. We're not having this. This is porn. And I like so many people were coming to its defense going, it's not porn. No, it's porn. This is basically a watered-down hentai. This is basically a hentai series. This is like an OVA. This is an actual series that somehow managed to get taken in by Funimation. And I kind of think somebody lied to them about the plot at some point, and that's how they got away with it. But yeah, it was also playing both subbed and dubbed on Amazon Prime, but Amazon also took it down because this is pornography. We are Amazon. We do not deal with this shit here. No, that is what you do over there. So yeah, that happened. Right Stuf, though, additionally took the opportunity to say that they'll be releasing the 3 seasons and 2 OVAs of Sonora Zeb. What the hell is it? Zebtsubo Sensei? Which is a rather different series from Interspecies Reviewer. Well, let me put it this way. Everything's a different series from Interspecies Reviewer. Unless you have another series where people are having sex with mystical creatures in brothels, and then basically reporting on that and reviewing it, yeah, no. And I even saw clips of this on YouTube, and it screamed in my head, this is wrong. I felt like, I'm actually not going to lie, it was the first time in my life I felt like I needed a shower after watching an anime. I did not feel clean anymore. I felt like I needed to go to like an actual like spring and just ask the spring to wash me clean and just sit under it for 6.5 hours. It's just like, just wash me clean. Please just wash me clean. Just have the water just run down on me. Thank you. A waterfall connected to a spring. Thank you. It's wonderful. Thank you. Just clean me. I did not feel clean after watching that. Not at all. I did not feel clean. I did not feel clean at all after watching that. Oh yeah, no. I didn't feel clean. But yeah, so Funimation yanked it. Right Stuf did get the rights though for it. They had the rights though. So they already had the rights for it, but now they're just releasing it. They first licensed it last year, so they had the rights to license it. She says they could put it out on like streaming services and stuff like that they control, that they could put it out on DVD and stuff under their moniker. But now it's like, we're just releasing it on Blu-ray with an art book. Coming soon to the dark part of the porno theaters near you. But this is the title that if they would have sold this at like Best Buy or FYE or Walmart or something, they would be like the thing would be over top, would be in front of it, like, you know, must be over 18 to buy. So they wouldn't even sell it at Walmart because little kids could see it. This would be like at an FYE or at another like video store or something. They would have like adult only. This would be the adult section, and that's the section. You know that's the section because that's the one with that's the one that people walk in with the trench coats and the sunglasses that you don't know who the fuck they are, but you know who they are. I still like that joke. What was? Oh yeah, it was from a TV show. It was it wasn't Crank Acres, but it was something else. And the one person was working at, I guess what it was. It was a video store, but they had their adult section in the back, and a bunch of people came in with trench coats, and the person's like, "Well, what the heck's going on?" It's like, "Oh yeah, it's Tuesday. You know, the new adult videos are out." Oh, okay. And the person comes up, gives them their card. They like rent out a couple movies and they're walking out, and all of a sudden the one goes, "Father Zabriskie, you forgot your card." The guy takes off like a bat out of hell. It's funny. I can't think what the name of the show was though, but I remember seeing it. I was laughing my ass off. I thought it was so funny. But yeah, no, this show, I'm not gonna lie, this was disturbing to me. Okay, on a grandiose scale, this was disturbing to me. Not as bad as some other anime that I've seen in my life, but this one actually made me feel like I was unclean. I felt like I needed a massive shower after this show aired. After I watched clips of it, I'm like, I need a shower. I need a bad shower. I need a shower. I did not feel good. But yeah. So, I understand they can have this one, go for it. Right Stuff. I mean, Right Stuff actually kind of needs some help right now, and in all honesty, I think them putting this out is like, hey, we're going to be releasing this. Let them have it. In my opinion, they can have it. They can have it and go to town on it. It's fine by me. But yeah, that's about all I got to say on that. All right, we all have messy bedrooms. I mean, come on. We as human beings are slobs. And for those of us that have rooms in pristine condition, Pokimane, you're going to get judged by Twitch and everybody else. So, of course, Pokimane's immaculate room tour has Twitch streamers showing off their messy bedrooms. Now, first off, I haven't cleaned my room since, like, 2nd grade. Do I plan to show it off to people? Hell no! Hell to the no! I'm not, no, and no! I'm not going to show it off. No. But Pokimane, XQC, and other Twitch streamers hinge their brands on a very different kinds of perceived authenticity. Well, I never really envisioned you as the museum quality sterile type of person, but I guess I can now after watching that tour that's put up on YouTube, by the way. It's 23 minutes and 11 seconds long. You can actually find the video in this thing. Holy shit, that's amazingly long. But what does it mean to be authentic on Twitch? I don't even think Twitch knows, since they keep banning stuff left and right and then reinstating it under new policies because people throw bitch fits. I really don't even think they know. But let's just, for the sake of argument, just go with the fact that they want to make this topic. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Sorry, folks. Oh. I don't get it. But who is real and who is fake on a platform where everybody is a brand? Everybody's a brand? What the hell do you mean if I go on Twitch I can be a brand? My God, can I bottle myself and sell it? You know, quench your thirst with Andrew. That doesn't sound right. No, that doesn't sound right at all. It is also where a cornerstone of that brand is the appearance of down-to-earth chillness. Okay, who used the 1990 thesaurus here that was supposed to be hip with the kids? God. This is the implicit question of the week on Twitch, and it's all thanks to the... to Ime Pokimane Honest. I know I mispronounced your name. I do apologize. To kick off the week, the superstar streamer released a room tour video in which as you'd expect, she walks viewers through her PC gaming setup and room. The video is very much in line with her brand, quirky but polished to an immaculate sheen. Yeah, if you look at the picture, okay, you look at the picture, you look at the video, it's a little too polished for me. I mean, it looks like a fucking sterile room at a hospital. This looks like something that you would see, like the mad scientist, has the room clean because the health department's coming over in 20 minutes. And this thing's like shining like a diamond in a goat's ass. This thing looks immaculately clean. There is no way anybody's room looks like that. That's like a professional cleaning crew came in and did that bullshit. The portion of her room that appears during streams is decorated with all manner of gaming and Twitch-related memorabilia. No shit. Like a lot of people's, because they're a brand. Duh. Most of which adheres to a gentle purple-hued color scheme. Past that point, her floors are pristine, her bed is made, and her closets are organized. Even her cat's cat tree looks brand new, which is every cat owner on Earth will tell you is not a state they remain in for long. No, you ever own a pet, any pet, no matter what it is, dog, cat, gerbil, hamster, chinchilla, squirrel, there are people that have squirrels as pets. I don't know why. Anything you give them that's cloth and fabric-y, that shit's destroyed in a few minutes. Give it a couple days at best. That shit's destroyed. But that's not necessary to say, though, that it's all some grand facade, however. She moves through the space with an easygoing, self-deprecating humor that is upfront about why she's doing this now. I'm not trying to showcase too much for security purposes. Yeah, no shit, you don't need a bunch of stalkers showing up at your goddamn front door, sneaking in through your bedroom window at night while you're sleeping. Yeah, I know, that'd be kind of bad. Tonight on Action News, we have news that Pokimane had a break-in, another break-in, another break-in. Hey, all these are at Pokimane's place. Why don't you just call it the Pokimane News? Yeah, no, don't need that. You'd have to have the cops on speed dial. Ooh, no. Until I'm about to move, basically. She says that in the room tour, and then that's when I do my room tour. I am moving in 3 days. Really, really excited, a little bit nervous. Okay, so you cleaned the place up because you're moving. Ooh. Yeah, okay, sure. It's a truth of streaming fame and fortune that big names infrequently acknowledge. Some people try very, very hard to dock and swat famous streamers. These sorts of threats force many to overhaul how they live their entire lives. Coincidentally, this subject was recently discussed in stomach-churning detail by the biggest streamer who decided to parody her Pokimane's room tour, current Twitch king Felix XQC. I'm just going to call you XQC. I can't even pronounce your last name. I'm not even going to try. So XQC, who recently moved due to daily police swattings, planned his webcam around his current temporary room, or panned his webcam, during a July 5th stream, revealing a dual-monitor PC setup surrounded by half-eaten food, partially consumed beverages, and trash strewn across both a desk and the ground. This was meant as a clear counter to Pokimane's impeccably put-together space, which left XQC distinctly unimpressed. I'm not unimpressed. First off, I'm not XQC, by the way. I'm not unimpressed. I just think it's a little too clean. You're a gamer! I'm sorry, I don't care what gender the gamer is. All gamers have 3 things in common. 1, they will have trash somewhere. 2, they will have food and beverages somewhere. 3, you will have a combination of 1 and 2 somewhere in that room. You're a gamer. Come on! Viewers in chat were equally parts amused and grossed out by XQC's temporary lodgings. You want grossed out? I could show you my room. That would probably definitely freak you the hell out. Like I said, I haven't cleaned it since I was in like 2nd grade, so yeah. This would be good. On Reddit, commenters criticized him for making a mess while technically a guest in someone else's home. He's currently living with Soda Poppin'. I'm not even going to try and pronounce those names anymore. All right, it's Chance, Soda Poppin' Morris, and other streamers. While others made note of the fact that he's a millionaire, one user basically summed it all up. Good Lord! The dude's net worth is in the 8 figures, and he lives like a college student getting a grocery allowance from mom. And what's wrong with that? I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. That's funny. That's hilarious. See, your figures, your net worth is in the 8-figure range, and you look like you're getting a grocery allowance from your mom, and you're a college student. So, that's actually a pretty cool lifestyle to live. I never had that, but still. Man just wants to shitpost and play games. I respect it. But yeah, so other people, though, have come out about this. I'm not going to go too much further into this, but, yeah, basically, I'm going to say this, like I said, you're a gamer, okay? I don't care if you're a male or female gamer. I don't care what your gender is if you're a gamer. You're a gamer, okay? You have a messy room. It's like a prerequisite. If you're a hardcore gamer, if you're a casual gamer, if you're any type of gamer, you have a messy room, food and beverages thrown about places, and a combination of the two somewhere in that room. You're just hiding it from the camera. Oops, sorry about that. Hit my microphone. But, yeah. No. You're just hiding it from people. Okay? You're hiding it. But, nah, I mean, I get it. But like I said, her room, when you look at the picture and you look at the video, it looks like it almost looks like a studio place. Like they shoot film there. Like, okay, we're going to, like, have a model come in now, and the model's gonna, like, sit at the table and show off this IKEA, table and chair set you can pick up for $29.95 at IKEA. Okay, we're gonna have this one come in over here, and they're going to, like, show off the curtains in the window you can pick up at IKEA. Oh, okay, wait, all right, hold on, okay, we gotta wrap this up fast because we got the Bed Bath & Beyond people coming in here at noon, okay? I'm serious, it looks like a place where they stage stuff for catalogs. I swear to God, it does. You look at it, I swear to God, it does. It looks like a freaking catalog. Okay? Like, you literally, like, they staged this for, like, a catalog shoot or something. I mean, like, Bed Bath & Beyond, IKEA, for God's sake. That's what it looks like. You watch the video and you look at the picture. It's like, damn, my God. But seriously, though, it's not bad. I'm not going to lie, but still. Creepy, but interesting. But creepy nonetheless, but still interesting. It's nice to see, like, the human side of people. I mean, celebrities are not just something on a pedestal. They are human after all. So it's nice to see, like, the human aspect of it from time to time. But still, though, I mean, good God, that's just impressive. It really is. Well, like I said, I haven't cleaned my room since, like, the 2nd grade, so who am I to judge? I am constantly surrounded by my crap. So, yeah, and I'm slowly getting rid of it because of other reasons. But still, I'm surrounded by my crap. I'm always surrounded by my crap. Okay, so I have talked a few times in length about, hey, we want to get an anime adaptation for this. Hey, we need an anime adaptation for that. I've done it for, like, Golden Sun, a Hardcore Leveling Warrior, things like that. Well, anime producers, at least an anime producer, is now explaining how fans can help anime get made. Oh, this should be good. So, character designer Terumi Nishi of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable, and Knights of the Zodiac Saint Seiya interviewed anime producer Maso Ueda, or Yuda, on YouTube. The beginning of the video, though, jumps around. But anyway, they get into this about asking about the recent comment he made with that with enough support from fans, a sequel to City Hunter could get made. I do think it's not possible without the support of fans. However, that doesn't mean because you have their support, you can 100% guarantee that it'll be made. No shit. I mean, it comes down to a large aspect of things. Money, time, effort, actors, money. Mostly money. And it's UEDA, by the way, so it's Yuda, I guess. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. Talked about ways fans can show their support for sequels or anime adaptations, like politely contacting anime companies. He said that you can also show your support on social media, though if you're the only one supporting a project, it could indicate to the anime studio that not a lot of people are interested in it. At the end of the day, nothing will happen unless the creator wants it to. He also talked about how important financial success is if you want to make a sequel, but also talked about how Stay Night built itself up upon in an unusual way. So there is that. But you can check out the whole entire video. It's up on YouTube. You can actually pull it up in the article here. But, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Because, in a way, you're going to need money to make this happen. The company and production studio, they need to make that money back. So as far as they're concerned, oh yeah, we'll make it, but if it's not going to bring them a profit, we're not going to make it. I guess I probably killed any chance of Hardcore Leveling Warrior and Golden Sun then getting an anime adaptation, since I did 2 rant videos on why it doesn't have one. It's not exactly fair, but I guess that kind of screws it over. But there's a lot of people that would want that. You just have to look on social media. But at the end of the day, keep in mind, it's also up to the anime production companies. If they don't want to make it, or they feel it's not a good idea, they're not going to do it. Their decision is final, basically. If they say no, it's no. It's, like your parents. If you say, hey, can I go out tonight? They say no, well, then it's no. You really shouldn't go. If they say no, it's, that's what it is. But yeah, at the end of the day, it comes down to, whatever it is. But still, it would be nice, though. But at least this kind of gives a bit of an insight. But I like the politely contacting anime companies. Yeah, they'll respond. I've already tried this, by the way. They'll actually respond back to you with, we do not accept unsolicited ideas. Because you're not in the industry. It's sort of like with Nintendo. Because I had a game idea, I pitched it to Nintendo, and they politely sent me back a letter, politely telling me to go fuck myself. But no, they did. I still have the email. I kept it for very personal reasons. But they basically send you back a letter or an email that says, and I quote, thank you for, it's a generic letter too. It's thank you for contacting us in regards to this. While your idea is sort of interesting, we do not accept unsolicited ideas from fans for series, sequels, stuff like that. But thank you, though, for supporting us. We look forward to providing you with top quality shows for years to come. Yours truly, then whoever is in charge of that department for the day that has to put their name on that, and then they send it off in an email. So that's basically all it is. But yeah, it's a generic letter. You can literally print the damn thing up online. There's like a literal fake, it's not a fake. It's a template that you can get online and just modify it to your needs, and then just mass send it off whenever. It's like, oh, okay, there you go. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. That's all it is. It's a generic reply. And it's one that they get after looking at it, because your email will probably be like number 16 in a queue of 27. And after like 2 days, they'll get to it. And then it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. And it's just, here's standard template and send. All right, that one's done. Because they don't want to take it. I mean, look at, what the hell was it? Kyoto Animation. They're not accepting any more solicited work after the events that happened a few years ago. Do you blame them? Hell fucking no. I don't. In fact, I think we just hit the 2-year mark of that too. But yeah, I don't blame them for that. And they made that announcement specifically because of what happened. I don't blame them for not wanting to go another round just in case something were to happen. I don't blame them at all. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Shit happens, but you know, you can't fix everything. And, you know, stuff happens. But yeah, as far as this is concerned, the politely contacting them, you could politely contact them. They'll literally just send you back an email saying, thank you for giving us an idea. However, we do not accept unsolicited ideas for anime, manga. It's a generic template, and they will literally just send you that. I should know because, like I said, I tried. Yeah, I did. I sent one, ironically, I think it was for Golden Sun. And I really made it sound passionate, and I just get this, I'm like, this is the freaking company line here. I'm literally reading it, I'm like, this is the company line. They literally just sent me a template. Goddamn bastard. They literally just sent me a template saying, thank you for thank you for submitting an idea. Unfortunately, we do not accept solicited ideas from fans for any of our, and it's like, oh, you bastards. They literally just sent me a solicited, a freaking template. That's all they sent. But, yep, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, but, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. There's only so much that they're willing to do, and if it comes down to money, if they're not going to make it, they're not going to do it. It's simple as that. Alrighty, so this major modding site, this is going to be pretty cool here. I actually kind of read this article a little bit earlier in the week, and it definitely made me laugh. So, Nexus Mods, the biggest host of game modifications in the world, came under fire from mod creators themselves this week because they're pissed. This is all over the controversial plans to prevent modders from fully deleting any works they upload to the popular mod hosting network. Dun dun what? Yeah. So preparing for the full release of a new collection system that will let users curate lists of complementary mods, Nexus Mods announced mod creators will no longer be able to fully delete their content from the site. The revelation led to a full-on revolt amongst the modding community, while others hailed it as a step in the right direction. I personally hail it as a, oh god, no. But then again, mods are fun. I like watching people do it. Do I really want to try it myself? No, not really. It's easy to see the utility, though, of the upcoming collections feature, which aims to let users curate lists of compatible mods for each other to preemptively try to resolve any of the incompatibilities that can crop up during installation. The controversy, though, arose from some of the steps being taken to pave the way for this new feature, which include letting premium subscribers to the site bypass mod author pages and also prohibiting the authors from deleting their own content. That's where they got people pissed. The change, wrote Nexus Mods community manager Big Biscuit, not even joking, that's literally their name. Basically, in a 6,400 word blog post, basically means that mod files are no longer deleted, but rather archived, which will make them inaccessible unless directly requested, e.g. via the API. In other words, mod file authors choose to archive will no longer be visible to most passerbys. However, if the archive mod is included in another user's collection, the author will be unable to prevent others from accessing it, which is a problem to me. Nexus Mods is currently giving creators who disagree with the new rules only a 1-month grace period during which they'll be able to request all of their content be deleted from the site. After that, they will have effectively ceded control of archived versions of their mods to Nexus Mod until and unless the Nexus Mod moderators decide to eventually delete the files at their discretion. So in other words, they get a C&D, or they get they get told they have to kiss off. Yeah. Despite what you're trying to make us believe, none of this is fair, and no choice is left to mod creators other than delete all your mods in the next weeks, or tactically accept the fact that anybody can do whatever they want with them forever. Wrote Skyrim modder, Who am I? Oh, I like that. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I hope I pronounced that right. That's actually a pretty cool body name. Who am I? It's like, who am I? You say it really fast. That is cool. I like that. That's pretty neat. In the comments under the blog post, of which there are already over 1,500, a lot of the outrage and frustration has to do with the fact that there is no opt-out option for this new collection feature. If we did provide an opt-out option, then any mod author opting any mod / file out for any reason could essentially torpedo the whole system, undermining collections from the very beginning, Big Biscuit wrote. But some modders are skeptical that retaining final say over how their mods are packaged would really break the system. Another sticking point is how Nexus Mods brings in money and how it gets divided up. The site rolled out a donation system back in 2017 to help players reward modders for their work. Nexus Mods dumps money into a fund each month, and then it pays it out to moderators who opt into the donation system. So in other words, it's like, oh, here, we have this pool of money. Who wants to go swimming in it DuckTales style? Okay, here you go. What the hell is this? Well, we had 1,500 people that came in. We only made $1,500. Here's $1 a piece. Yeah. Okay, I can see that being a bad idea. Jesus Christ, that's horrible. This courtesy called donation points being paid out proportionately to what share of the overall number of downloads their mods accounted for. These points can then be redeemed in the Nexus Mod storefront for other games, cash payouts, charitable gifts, or premium member subscriptions. So basically, it's, here we're going to give you some Disney bucks, but happily you could probably exchange it for real bucks if you want, but there'll be a fee, probably. There usually is. But users can also donate to modders directly through their mod pages, and some fear the new collection system, by letting users bypass the mod author content pages altogether, could hurt author donations while still helping to line the pockets of Nexus Mods. Yeah, they're basically cutting you out of the equation. That's a no-brainer. I mean, they figure, hey, look, we're not getting any of the money. We want to take our cut. We're going to cut you out, so they'll have to come to us. It's drug dealer business model version 2. It's the second. Actually, it's the second part of the drug dealer business model. The first part is it's free. After that, you got to pay. The second part is we got to ice out the competition. It's basic economics 101. That's because premium subscribers, though, are going to have access to a better version of collections that will attempt to streamline the mod acquisition process even further, letting users simply choose a game, download the best mods for it, and get playing. These subscriptions cost $3 a month, or just under $26 for the whole year, and comes with other perks like being able to navigate the site ad-free and faster mod download speeds. What they don't do is give any money back to the modders whose content populates the site and makes it a destination for PC gamers. By bolstering the value of the paid subscription and helping users bypass creators' donation pages altogether, some modders are worried the new changes will stack the Nexus Mod marketplace even more in favor of the site's owners. The house always wins in poker, folks. That's the name of the game. What mod authors are being asked to do is give up their current right to decide over derivative works. Those are works made by other people using the author's assets, aka collections or mod packs, wrote Hobbs77. What they are getting in return is less donations, traffic, and interaction to their original mod pages. If you have 100 mods in the pack, which player will care about checking the individual ones if they're buried on that list? In response, though, Nexus Mod made the announcement that some users have threatened a mass exodus from the platform to try to force the site to reverse course. Some modders have already nuked their files in protest. Mod Nexus privatized everything on Nexus by blocking owners of these mods from withdrawing their contributions forever, wrote user Yuki. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this one, but it's 718293, who backed up their Skyrim mods on ModDB instead. This is a den of thieves now, and I refuse to update my mods or upload new ones on Nexus at all. Other modders have reacted much more positively to the news. In a post over on the Skyrim mods subreddit, several commenters argued that the mod packs will ultimately help increase the audience for people's work. This is a good change for our community, wrote user Simon Magus 616. Curated high-quality mod lists are the best thing that ever happened to Skyrim modding, and they're the best thing that ever happened to me as an author. Several people in the thread pointed to the mod pack installer Wabbajack and Minecraft's CurseForge mod database tool, which have been in place for some time now and work similarly to Nexus Mod's proposed collection feature. Pretty psyched on this, wrote Skyrim modder Robbie. Wabbajack is already doing great, and when the Nexus joins in on the collections sharing, I expect it to go even more mainstream, and for more people to be created and sharing awesome load orders. Yeah. And this article just... Oh, no. Okay, this is the last bit. So, modders who ultimately decide to leave Nexus Mods and take their content with them have until August 5th. To request all their files be deleted. It might not be what we all wanted, but we think this is fair as you get to make your choice, Big Biscuit wrote at the end of the Nexus Mods announcement. If anything, this was a tough choice for us to make, but one that we believe is ultimately in our joint best interest as a community. Basically, it's, oh, well, you can leave us, that's fine, you can go. We'll miss you. We really like you to stay, though, so we can milk you for some more money. But if you want to leave, you're free to go. There's the door. There's hundreds of other people that will come here and not give a shit. And we'll welcome them. You want to leave, be my guest. They're trying to basically Godfather this, and it's not going to work. But, yeah. I just, I agree with this. I kind of agree with a lot of them because you're basically screwing over the modders that made the damn stuff in the first place, that put the time and effort into it, the ones that they know what their creations can do, they know what they're worth, they'd like a little bit of compensation for their work, but now you're basically saying that, oh no, you're not entitled to any compensation because we have to do all the work and then you're going to take all the money. So, yeah, I kind of agree with them on that. I kind of feel like this is scummy in a way. And I can see the people wanting to do a mass exodus and leave. I really can. If YouTube would ever pull something like this, I guarantee you there would be a mass exodus of YouTube. And I would definitely be one of them. Where if YouTube would suddenly go, hey, you can't delete any of your videos. We're the only ones that have the right to delete your videos. Whatever you put up has to be okayed by us first before we'll even go live, even if you schedule it. If YouTube would pull something like this and do like a collection system where like the videos, there would be a mass exodus from there in a matter of seconds. It's something that is scummy. It is wrong, and I won't deny it. It's horrible. But yeah, no, it's bad, folks. It's bad. It's bad, okay? It's bad, okay? It's bad. Alright, everybody, and that's going to do it then this week for the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast. I'm Andrew Rhodes. This has been fun. Hey, don't forget, you can submit your questions for the July Q&A video. Still time to submit those questions yet, so I'm looking forward to them. And don't forget, I do have a Ko-fi page. I know, I keep forgetting about it too. But I do have a Ko-fi page. If you feel like donating to help out with the podcasts and the other stuff on here, I do have a Ko-fi page. where you can submit donations, believe it or not. I mean, I'm giving it a shot. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, so be it, but I'm giving it a shot nonetheless. But either way, yeah, I have a Ko-fi page, so if you want to check that out, check it out. There's really not much there right now because I don't really know what to put on there, to be honest with you, but yeah, no, there is that. It's the best I can do for now. But either way, yeah, check that out if you get a chance. You can find a link to that in the About Me section. And that'll pretty much do it then this week for the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast. I'm checking out of here, folks. I'll catch you all next week. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful time, a wonderful week, and I will see you later. Bye, everybody!